Today is Tuesday, July 20th. I'm in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in an area called Tremont at the West Prong Trailhead. I'm headed out on a 3-day, 2-night backpacking trip. Some kind of trap up there. It's tripped, but I'm not walking up there to see if anything's inside of it. So I made it to campsite 18. This is a pretty nice spot. I think it was about 2.5 miles from the parking lot. Took me about an hour. About 6 miles to the AT. Getting there. Next stop, Lead Cove Trail. So that guy right there just flew in between my shoulder strap and my shoulder. He got stuck there and then stung me. I think this is heel-all is what it's called. Has those rectangular leaves. I've seen it in the Smokies before. The leaves really stand out. There's some more. I think I said rectangular leaves are there, but it's actually like the petals. There's a little bit of a view. So it started raining about 10 minutes ago. I made it to the Lead Cove Trail intersection. So I've got about a little less than 3 miles to the AT. So I stopped and had lunch underneath these trees while it was raining. Time to knock out the last 2.9 miles. So I stopped at the intersection of the Anthony Creek Trail. Take another break. I've got about 1.7 miles to go to get to the AT. It's still raining off and on. You can hear it dripping a little bit. Look how cool looking that is. Here's a real pretty spot. Finally made it to the AT. It's pouring rain. It's about 3:30. I got 2/10 of a mile to the shelter. It's absolutely pouring rain. So it's about 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday, July 21st. I spent the night at the Spencefield shelter. There were 3 other people there section hiking the AT. I had a bear come into camp last night. I chased it off. It never came back again. Today I am hiking toward Rocky Top right now. What a view. This is the view looking west from Rocky Top. This is the view looking sort of east southeast. The sun's coming up, so it's messing up the shot. I'm thinking this is the marker for Thunderhead Mountain. It has the same elevation of 5527 that Thunderhead Mountain has on the map. So about a half hour's walk from that Thunderhead Mountain marker. There's a sign pointing downhill that says there's water down there. I'm not going to go down there and look, but might help somebody if they were low on water. Here's another marker. I didn't see anything that matched up on the map with 5040. Seeing a lot of wildlife today. I saw 2 bears that booked it just as soon as I saw them. They were gone, and I just saw that 8-point buck who just stood there. I mean, I walked right up on him. He wouldn't even move. So I just stopped at the Derrick Knob shelter for some lunch. Now I'm heading down the Greenbrier Ridge Trail for 4.2 miles. So I made it to the intersection with the Lynn Camp Prong Trail. I have 1.5 miles to campsite 28. So I made it to campsite 28. Been here for like an hour maybe. There's nobody here. Last I checked, no one was supposed to be here. Today was the tale of 2 trails. Hiking from Spence Field to the Derrick's Knob. That was a brutal hike, up and down roller coaster, like 6.5 miles, something like that. But hiking down from Derrick Knob along the Greenbrier Ridge Trail, I think it is, and then Lynn Prong Camp Trail, I think is the name of it. Much better, much flatter, casual grade. So I'm going to eat a little dinner and then go to bed. It is Thursday, July 22nd. It's around 7 a.m. I have about 1.5 miles to get back to the Middle Prong Trail, then about 4.1 miles to get back to the car, and then I'll have a road walk of a couple miles to get back to my car. Actually, the 4.1 gets back to the road, then I'll have another couple miles of road walk to get back to my car. That's a pretty good sized bear print. Indian Flat Falls. So if you're looking for Indian Flat Falls and you come up the Middle Prong Trail, you'll hear the falls on your right, but you'll see this wall right there. And to the right of that wall is like a little trail that'll take you down to the falls. So 2.3 miles to the road. So I made it back to the Middle Prong Trailhead. Now I have to walk Tremont Road back to the West Prong. Now I have to walk Tremont Road back to the West Prong Trailhead. Probably 3 miles, I'm not exactly sure. Saw that laying in the road and I didn't know what it was. Thought it was a pile of shit, but it's actually a copperhead. Pretty sure it's dead. There's flies all over it. Made it back to my car. That's about an hour walk from the Middle Prong Trailhead to the West Prong Trailhead. So I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I got about a 5-hour drive home.